Hey everybody, it's Illy Trading here. I am here to do my weekly end of the week, beginning of the new week, weekly update of the forexes. I'm sorry, of the futures. So basically we're going to start off with NQ because that's pretty much probably like one of the popular ones. So as always, I kind of start off with this one. So this currently we are on the 4 hour chart and we are still in our downtrend. Okay. We are not making any higher highs, we're making higher lows and lower lows, right? So we're starting to be on our little downward trend. We are below our trend line here. We are below major support lines and we're heading just keep going down, down, down. Now, as we come down here, these two lines right here at 27,800 and 26,750. This is going to be our points. This is the fib area here of 0.61, 0.50. All right. So I'm looking for price to come in this area, maybe bounce at this 6-1, come up and then come down and kind of fuddle around in this area and then it hit 0.50. So looking for that for a possible reversal back up. Now, if that reversal is strong enough to take past here, then we would be looking for more of a bullish, but this is some time out. That's not anytime soon. But this is just for us to keep an eye out to see how we're moving. If we're looking for a long-term play, to look for certain areas to kind of ride it back up. Now, futures is hard to try to do whole for a swing if unless you have a live account, but that's pretty expensive. But in the interim, you can be doing a prop firm and then kind of like scalping your way up with the knowing that you're only looking for buys or only looking for shorts, because we already know that that energy is going to be more prevalent when you're trading. So again, this week we did do some nice sell off. Your girl's happy. It is bear season. I am in my element. I'm just so, 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 so happy. So here we ended on the 4 hour on Friday, red. We are below this support here that we had. We bounced a couple of times at this line at 28,487-ish. So we are, as you can see here, we have this high here, come down, bounce off of that for support and then come here to hit resistance. We did not make any higher highs from the 30,000, and we rejected off of this area, the 29,400. Okay, teeter-tottered a little bit and just started to sell off again. Broke through this other neck, the support that we bounced off recently and came through. So now I'm looking for continuation of downward to the 27,820 area with a slight pullback to continue down to 26,763. So that hopefully will be what we were looking for at the beginning of the week next week, and then see how we go. And then look for a reversal back up at later end of the week. That's what I'm going to be looking at. So our next one is ES. This is SPY. Same story here. We had broke, you see this major support line right here at 7,780. This was major support here. We have bounced several times off of this, came through, came back through, bounce, came up, resistance, bounce, came up, came through, try to get some money, liquidation, came through, bounce, bounce, bounce. No more higher highs, right? So our market structure is telling us sells, right? Because we are bouncing, but we're not getting any more highs anymore, right? We're not high here. We come down, we bounce around, we do a little pullback, pull, bounce, bounce. And then we have a rejection here at 7,565 and sell off, right? We finally break this support right here, which was major support. So we come here, we bounce at the next support at 7,420, kind of do a little like consolidation, a lot of volume here, breakthrough support, but resist it down. So my next look, honestly, is going to be a sell down to back down to 7,415 with a slight pullback and sell down back to 7,350 area. That is another major support area. And then I would be looking for 7,290 because we have some support here as well. As you can see, this nice bounce right around this area. So those are my three TPs for the upcoming week. If not week, then going into the following week. Problem that I have with this is our point 0.6 fib and point 0.5 fib is all the way down here at 7150 and 7020. 7,020. So those that would be a nice way down, honestly. So I'm not sure if we are ready to go that far down, but I'm definitely, excuse me, interested in that sell now and then have a reversal back up. Next one is going to be gold. So gold has been definitely accumulating, ranging a lot. No real big moves for it. We have definitely been stuck in this range of 7,180 and 3,970. So we're kind of like in this range. We are starting to have a little bit more of a bullish setup, but I'm still not sure what we're going to do. So what we could be doing on Monday is a possible pull up here because we did not make any lower lows. But we do know that gold does kind of follow the indexes. So if that's the case, I am bearish on those and I will be looking to sell back down. Um, yes, gold is definitely consolidating for me. There's no real reason, like there's no real way or rhyme for it. It just looks like it's ranging. So at this point, that's what I would be looking for. I would be, if I'm going to be doing it, if you still want to do the play for gold, I would just be playing the range of 4,000, between the range of 4,080 to 3,980 if you like gold. So until it decides to make a major break, you can do like a range trade to those areas until it actually breaks out. That's what I would do. And then if we do break down to the downside, I'm looking for these lower TPs of 3,790, 3,670. If we break up to the upper, I would be looking for 4,009, well, 4,400 and then 4,550. That's the range I would be looking for. All right, last but not least is oil. Oil has been doing what it needs to do. It has ran up, closed all gaps. This gap here is closed. Okay, there are no more gaps on the upper part. So we have not hit this resistance, this major resistance of 94.42. So I am wondering that now that all the gaps are filled and then we don't have so much tension overseas if oil is going to sell back down. So it will be interesting to see. Definitely passed this major trend line here, and it did not make this other trend line up here. Now, if we are still bullish on it, we will be looking at the TP of 94.60 as well as $104 and then 109. 109 is the previous high. So interesting to see. And I would be very interested to see what oil hasn't stored because we did, at this point, we're basically back at this previous nice support where we started to sell off, major sell off. So not too sure what to do with oil. I will be keeping a close eye on it. I would be interested to see if we take out, if we reject this high of 93.50, then I would be kind of like more on a bearish down to fill this gap here. We have a gap now at 72.34 to 71.35. So that would be my area of interest. And then we also do still have a gap down here at the 50s, 60 area, 50 area. So that is what I am looking at. So thanks for watching this video for the futures. If you are also interested in Forex, I will be doing Forex. You can also look that on my other part station on my YouTube station. All right, thanks. I'll see you guys later. Bye.